Welcome to everyone. We are live here on Giornata 13, where our Terminio Dragons are home against Vis Ariano Accadia. What a matchup we have today, folks. At our temporary stadium in Montella, just outside the town, as our renovations get completed. We saw some of the players warming up earlier, and now they've gone back to get ready for the matchup. But we are excited to have all of you here today. This is a great opportunity as we wait for the match to get started. If you you could see our social media handles there at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you follow Terminio across the socials. We're also on Blue Sky if you have Blue Sky. I already see Michael and Davide in the chat. Forza ragazzi. Yes, it is a wonderful day for some football here.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.
All right, everybody, here we go. You see our Terminio Dragons getting ready, warming up on the pitch. We are about 7 minutes away from kickoff. And you can also take a look at our starting lineup today. You see Simone Volpe in goal. We have Luca David Mayo, who you saw as a special guest in the FCG annual meeting this past week. You've got Orazio Pascolo, also in defense. We've got Antonio Cerrone. We've got Fabrizio Denunzio, Brian Munoz, and then we've got Michele Vena, Marino Repucci, Mirko Di Meo, Alessandro Pasquale, and Daniele Cunzo. So what we're looking at here, we see our defense looking like Luca David Meo, Orazio Pascolo. We've also got Mirko Di Meo, who's his return as well. And then Alessandro Pasquale to round out the defense, and then in midfield looking also like Michele Vena and Fabrizio Denunzio. Perhaps Girone will play in the midfield today. We've got a nice set of mixed players today, this lineup as well. Some goal scorers. We know Marino De Pucci, who was also a special guest at the meeting, was quite excited to try and get another goal today. He's been on a hot scoring streak, and so it's going to be exciting. And I see Luke in the chat as well. Let's go! Absolutely, absolutely. Very exciting matchup today. We do have the opportunity to take sole possession of second place after some results in the earlier matches. As Raf from our video team, thank you for putting that up there. You can see we are in fourth still technically because Taurasi tied. They have 25 points. Gonza lost today. So that result puts them at 25. And our so right now, with these two, or I think they might have tied as well. I got to look at the specific scores, but we know that they're 1 point ahead of us each. And so if we do get the win today, we will be in second place, right behind Sant'Andrea. And that would be massive. It would be our first time being up as high as second place since week one. In week one, we were in first place. If you might remember, we won 3-0. But then we went down as far as ninth place. So to be back up in fourth and have a chance today to have sole possession of second place based on the earlier results is really exciting. We really applaud the team, the mister, and everybody who has put the work in to get these recent results. And then the matchup that we have today, looking at the table, we're playing against a team that's in ninth place, but they have played quite well against the top teams. And so it's been quite, it's quite exciting to see how we've, been able to do that as well. Davide dice che forse gli italiani vengono un poco di mal di testa sentendo inglese sempre, allora serve un poco di italiano, forse pure un poco oltraese, eh? Dicevo che siamo quarto in classifica adesso, però se vinciamo oggi possiamo anche stare alla seconda posizione in classifica. E i ragazzi hanno fatto un grande lavoro perché a un punto in questa stagione eravamo proprio al novesima posta, allora per essere adesso con l'opportunità di andare in seconda è grande, è grande. E sì, ce l'abbiamo tanto di giocare oggi, una bella serata di calcio questo sabato. Ciao a tutti in diretta. Vedo Mikey, Caraia anche, Let's Go Dragons, Forza Terminio. And now we are just minutes away from kickoff. You can see the players have gone back into the locker room, getting ready for the matchup. Vedo anche nel chat Maddalena, forza ragazzi, anche a Stellina, ciao Stellina, we see the earliest ultras already arriving at the stadium, everyone else likely having their final beers at the bar before making their way. The beautiful thing about being local, we know the march, but love to see, shout out to our earliest, including Stellina, come ha detto Maddalena nel chat. We have, let's see, we've got about 17 already watching. before kickoff. We love that on January 17th. It's a beautiful thing. We know we've got people watching from around the world. Ce l'abbiamo I nostri tifosi a tutto il mondo. So we will make sure we say hi to everybody no matter what time zone you are in. Hello to Jared in the chat. Jared, what an incredible moment during the football club group annual meeting. That was priceless. A few members have been talking about how one of their favorite parts of the meeting was when you popped in, and that was awesome. We see the players coming back now onto the pitch. Vediamo I ragazzi che entrano nel campo. Yes, happy to be a part. Sono pronti e carichi oggi. Se guardate la nostra partita e non guardate a Napoli, siamo molto orgogliosi, e anche se guardate tutte e due alla stessa volta, meglio ancora, siete proprio top fan di tutti. Vediamo che preparano. Simone Volpe, portiere oggi, Luca David Meo, si vede, Orazio Pascolo, in difesa anche, Michele Vena, ci siamo raga, Marino Reppucci, fra pochi minuti inizia. È anche grande vedere Mirko Di Meo, Leone. And then in the football club group chat, I see Nicholas and Mikey too. Dragons, time, forza. Absolutely. Appreciate all of you. As we get ready for kickoff in the YouTube chat, if you guys want to all just let us know, where are you tuning in from right now so we can see da dove guardate adesso oggi la partita. Dan and Dawn from Canada. Yes, absolutely. Dan, I owe you an email as well. I saw your email about the merch. We will definitely make sure. We appreciate the patience from everybody who is, been patiently awaiting our merch amidst the international shipping and figuring it all out and whatnot. So really appreciate everybody who's been so enthusiastic too, and ordering the merch in the merch stores. I see Austin, Texas as well. So we've got Canada, we've got Texas. Where else? Da dove guardate la partita? Ho detto nel chat, mettete da dove, se guardate anche in Italia. Where is everybody watching from? I see Mikey in New York. Amazing. I also am in New York right now. This will actually be the last match I'm in New York for the next few weeks. I will be back off to Italia to be live. I'll be broadcasting from the stadium for the next few matches as well. I see Michael in Iowa. Amazing. Potentially one of our first viewers from Iowa. I think you are our first member from Iowa, Michael, if I remember correctly. So shout out to you, Michael. We're happy to have you here with us. You could see the players too, ready to go in training. Fortunately, we do have a good signal, it looks like, here in Montella tonight. We know sometimes in Montella the signal has been a little weaker. Usually it is when there's the Chestnut Festival. I remember it was really tough because of all the people in the town hogging all the signal. But tonight it appears to be a nice calm night in Montella. And we've got a nice strong stream. I see Fiume Forte Marco, Forza Terminio from New York, watching a lot with our youngest Terminio fan, Martino, born just 2 weeks ago. Oh, is it two? Is it his 2 or 3 week birthday today? 3-week birthday. Wow. Almost. We love all of our fans from 3 weeks old to 95 years old. I mean, 96 too, if we have any. But I do believe our oldest member at Football Club Group is 94 or 95. So we have a range of fans here. Hai visto, raga, che da tutto il mondo guardano il Terminio, da Texas, da Canada, da New York, da Iowa, tutto il mondo guarda il Terminio e i nostri draghi. La Volturari Irpin al mondo, ci siamo. Adesso i ragazzi preparano e arrivano anche gli ospiti, i kit bianchi. Si vede Cerrone preparato in focus. What a matchup. If you are just joining, yes, Adam in the chat, you read my mind, or I felt the chat coming in. 3 more points today. If you're just tuning in, the boys do have a chance to claim sole possession of second place after the earlier results from the 2 teams that sit above us earlier today. So 3 points today would put us in second place, as we now see both teams, Terminio, Ariano, making it to the pitch. Walter from London. Ciao, Londra. Hello. Amazing to see our global fan base tuning in to support our local Terminio, as every game starts with some good sportsmanship. As the players get ready now to kick off. Giornata 13. Ci siamo. E dobbiamo dire anche in italiano che anche se Ariano è il 9° posto, visto i risultati, che giocano bene, specialmente contro le squadre top di classifica. Allora oggi non è una partita facile, dobbiamo lavorare sempre, ogni domenica o sabato, e oggi è una di quelle partite. Allora vediamo oggi. I was saying how, just if you are just joining in, while we are playing a team in the 9th in the table, as I was looking at the results, they have played hard against all of the top teams in the league and had some really good matchups, and so they definitely will not be an easy team to play. And it's not going to be an easy 3 points today. But if you remember, any FCG members remember from the annual meeting, that is what our special guests do expect from today's match, as kickoff is underway. Ci siamo, raga, all'inizio della partita. As the clearance now. Michele Zena wearing number 7. Fabrizio Denunzio now. And Munoz with the nice quick moves to maintain possession. Great ball movement from the Dragons early on. Brian Munoz creating that play there, helping get the ball. Gets the ball again, passes it in. Great early action there from the Dragons. Great ball movement. Already a ball into the box. As now, Ariano Lets the ball out for a throw in. Girone. Ball into the box. Put across. Nobody. But miscommunication there, but a nice attempt. Forza ragazzi, Silvana nel chat. Sì, sì. Grazie Silvana. Ciao. Here we go. There's Antonio Cerrone now with the pass up. Great turn. Great move by Kunzo. Ball hits off the referee there. Continue. Great defensive stand there by Orazio Pascolo, who then wins us a throw-in.
Si da mette a Bettorino.
Throw-in now to Terminio. Fabrizio D'Annunzio switches field. As you can see, the ref from our media team, if you would like to join us as a member owner at Football Club Group, you can scan the QR code now, and for $100, you can become a steward of Terminio as well, officially making yourself a dragon. We also have completed our visionary membership in this last week, and now are on to luminary membership for the next 250 members that join. So welcome to all of our new luminaries and visionaries who have joined in the last week. And a special shout out to Alan Brooks, who has featured us, mentioned us on a podcast feature he was on as a foul now awarded to Ariano. But yeah, special shout out to Alan Brooks and the DLC podcast. Cross in for Ariano. Cleared by Luca David Mayo, but not the most comfortable clearance. Is the ball now back in, but cleared out again. Great move there. Oh, not Munoz takes a knock while trying to make it through the double coverage. And you can see while the other kits, the kit we're wearing today is sold out, you can get the Terminio Academy kit. Although we, again, appreciate any patience on that delivery time. And shout out to everybody who has ordered. Fabrizio D'Annunzio. With possession now, Antonio Cerrone. Ball up to the corner, but out for a goal kick. Ah, ha segnato Napoli. Bellissimo. Noi segniamo pure noi. Yeah. Here we go. Some good back and forth football to start the day. We've maintained a decent amount of possession. Anche Davide ha detto anche tifiamo Avellino, certi Draghi, allora forza Avellino, si sente. Certi non Napoli, io Napoli però. Siamo una squadra della regione, diciamo. Oh, and pulled back, called back, to start. Referee saying to wait on his call. But now a free kick in a decent position for the Dragons. Hopefully can open up some scoring. Free kick now, about to be taken by Brian Munoz. Munoz, all in. Still in the box. Shot! Blocked. Great save. The shot looks like it came from Kunzo. Daniele. Dangerous ball up, but defended by Orazio. Good control and ball movement, comfortable, not forcing anything. The Dragons remaining composed, finding their way up the field. Foul called against Brian Munoz. Against Ariano. Foul on Brian Munoz. Probably likely our most fouled player, as he's often trying to sneak around and dribble, and players can get increasingly frustrated with him. So Tommaso, ciao americani. Che si dice, Tomma? As now, Terminio. Girone. Bella palla per Repucci. Fuori. Per Terminio. Pascolo. Alessandro Pasquale. Bravi. Simone Volpe. Avanti. Per Repucci però. Fallo. Per Ariano. We don't see a big press coming from Ariano today, and so opportunity up, and just in time, as it looks like I think that might have been Cerrone poaching. Yes, as we see Cerrone. Repucci. Our press does continue, though. You can see the Mister implementing the high press again today. A strategy we've used a few weeks in a row now. Dangerous ball in, but intercepted there by Vena. One back by Terminio. Now Denunzio gets the ball up to Girone. Girone now sneaks the ball, tries to get the ball to Repucci, but well defended by the last defender. As we continue to press, not giving Ariano a moment to develop or think of too many plays, but as with any press, you can open yourself up. So it shows the trust we do have in the defenders. Let's see the ball collected calmly by Volpe. 12 minutes into the first half, we've definitely maintained the majority of possession. Had a few opportunities. We see the Dragons feeling out the game, finding the holes, slowly making our way up the field. Girone now winning that ball back, but we hear our ultras already loud on the sidelines, giving the dodicesimo uomo feel. Great move there by Munoz, making his way up the field, passes it to Girone. Antonio Girone now with the shot. Saved by the goalie. Incredible run up the field by Munoz there to create that play and lay it off to Girone. Our leading assist man, Munoz, and then Girone and Repucci both with 6 goals, leading the team in goals. So that is a matchup we have seen plenty this season. And the connection. Nice finding the hole up to, plays it off. Unable to maintain there. Out for a goal kick. Sì, Maddalena, dai ragazzi. I feel a goal. Un gol arriva. Iniziamo. Si vede Salvatore. Tori. Incredible here. Oh, we have Girone down. Potential ankle injury. Or maybe he got stepped on. Sorry, that ankle has it's been rough for Girone, we know. Let's see. Maybe he was stepped on in the heel there. Free kick to Terminio. Glad to see him up and walking. Throwing. Oh, giving the ball to Ariano. Players talking back and forth a little bit, trying to figure out what is going on, but sportsmanship there as the ball now given back to Terminio. We appreciate always some good sportsmanship back and forth. Sometimes the official rules, will allow the ball to technically go to the other team, but if Both players know there was a stoppage of play. Usually goes back to the team that had possession. Great ball in. Marino Repucci. Repucci. Oh, and an incredible attempt and save by the goalie. Repucci now. Repucci wishing he put that to the side, you could see, but knows he was ever so close. Has a foul now called against Terminio. But a beautiful play, showing just how threatening we can be. Marino Repucci there with a beautiful touch and quick shot on goal. One back. Collected by Simone Volpe. Punted up the field now. Tries to find Repucci. Munoz collects the ball. To Cerrone. Our press continues. And as I mentioned, while our leading scorers are Repucci and Cerrone, we have had many goal scorers this season. Anyone on this field is liable to score for us here at Terminio. Nice ball up. Now, Cerrone up the line. Finds Kunzo. Back to Cerrone. Dispossessed. Nice move by Ariano, but ball out of bounds for a throw-in. E come vedi là a scherma, se vuoi anche essere un socio di Football Club Group con noi, potete usare questa QR code sulla scherma e per $100 anche tu puoi essere un socio. We are here in la provincia di Avellino. It's been beautiful to see everybody from the cooperative, joining for your various reasons, who for the love of lower league football, who for the love of democracy and cooperatives, who for the love of all those, and then also wanting to reconnect with some roots in Italy, as we now see a yellow card issued to Mirko Il Leone,
Giallo,
who is wearing the captain's armband today.
E Mirko. Salvatore si sente un fischietto. Un fischietto. Un fischietto.
Now collected to a quick throw out by Volpe to find Girone, but sneaks up. As I mentioned there in the group chat. There's no surprise that Mirko, known as Lione, one of our enforcers, the lion with a yellow, reminding Ariano that there will be no easy path past him. Throwing to Girone, quick throwing. As now the press continues. Girone now maintaining possession. Quickly to now find Ripucci. Ripucci now dispossessed. We have a player down now, injured. Uh-oh, looks like he is in pain. It's unfortunate. Looks like calling for attention. I don't know if it looks like a shoulder potential dislocated shoulder, or it can be tough to tell from here, but never want to see a player injured, so we hope he'll be up and all right soon. And shout out to the New York Cosmos for hosting our live stream today. So anybody who is joining from that post, we really appreciate it. And shout out to Nick as well, who has helped create the gemellaggio between Terminio and the New York International FC, as well as a great relationship with the Cosmos. Abbiamo detto ringraziamo a Nick da New York che ha aiutato a creare questo gemellaggio con certe squadre a New York Internazionale FC. Siamo orgogliosi di avere il gemellaggio con una squadra così. E lui anche ha detto che prova a portare loro provano di fare qualche torneo a Londra nell'estate e vuole sapere come possiamo partecipare noi e forse possiamo mandare qualche giocatore a giocare con loro per questo torneo. As now a quick press from Kunzo as the goalie just makes it free. The snow is coming down here in New York. Thankfully not in Montella, but for anyone watching in New York, it is a wintry. I hope you're cozy watching the game on this beautiful January snow. As now Terminio look to get out of the backfield. What a beautiful, beautiful day for calcio in Montella. As we now see some more back and forth from the teams, but a great dispossession there by Girone, but in a dangerous pass back goes to Ariano, but again dispossessed as now a player injured while fouling Mirko. That is you try to attack a lion, you may be the one that ends up hurt. Shorts weather in Western Canada, Dan. Wow. Gotta make my way out there. That's beautiful. Munoz now with a nice chip up to try to find Kunzo. Foul called against Ariano now. In a decently dangerous position, as we know, Munoz can be clinical with the placement of a ball, often finding the head of Girone. Oh, quick ball, though. Quickly taken. Luca David Mayo taken down recklessly by the Ariano player. Hopefully all right. Not sure. Mirko now pleading, our captain, pleading for a yellow. But another quick taken. Goal. The ref not allowing for the quick take of the play. Terminio trying to be cheeky and putting the ball in the back of the net, but the ref saying, no, not just yet. We do appreciate the quick thinking nature, though, of the Terminio players. Abbiamo provato di essere un po' cicchi, come si dice in italiano. Non lo so, però l'arbitro ha detto no, aspettate, però adesso ce l'abbiamo in bella posizione. Brian Munoz.
Sì.
Munoz for the free kick. Munoz. Repucci
Non ci credo.
fires it in and deflected just out off of a Terminio player, it looks like. Unfortunately, what a strike. The Dragons, furbi, esatto. The Dragons are persistent. Furbi is exactly the word I was looking for. Grazie, Silvana. Oh, nice move. Clever. Munoz now makes it past the defender. Oh, and now to Terminio. Up the line. Agreed. Unlucky. Should have been a goal. But it is coming. Here we go. Could this be it? Michele Vena. Cross in. Makes its way comfortably to the hands of the goalie. A few games ago, we remember Vena's incredible assist to Marino Repucci. As now the press continues from Terminio throughout the whole half. Throw-in awarded, though, to Ariano. Foul called against Marino Repucci at about midfield. We appreciate all 40 plus of you beautiful people watching as the ball into the box goes out for a goal kick. "144 people have tuned in total already today. Just the fact that many of you have tuned in is beautiful. As now the Dragons look to find their way up. Brian Munoz. Denunzio to Munoz to Mirko. Good composure. Waiting to find the hole. Never forcing. Beautiful play. Finds Repucci. Repucci now cheeky ball up to, tries to find Luca David Mayo and just saved by the goalie. Ariano is definitely appreciating the plays from their goalie today, as now on the attack up the wing, trying to make it past Mirko. Switches the ball up. Cross in. Throw in awarded to Ariano. In a dangerous position, this throw in. Uncomfortable clearance, but a nice attempt there, but eventually a comfortable collection there by Simone Volpe, who then punts the ball up to try to find Repucci. Rino Repucci now. Poach is down, not letting the defense be comfortable, who picks the ball out for a throw-in to Terminio. Or did it end up going out for a corner? I'm not sure. It is a throw-in. Michele Vena. Crossed in. Oh, off the post, Munoz with the left. With his weak foot hitting the post. Unbelievable shot by Brian Munoz. Still finding the post. Now winning a throw-in for Terminio. Another. Oh. Unable to collect it. It does look like a corner now. Or, again, I'm not sure exactly where that landed, if the defender was able to. Però bella azione dai ragazzi qua. Angolo adesso. Per Munoz. Ha presa il palo. Munoz. Ball in. Oh, and Pascolo with the attempted volley. Unable to put it on target, but a great attempt there. We are pushing, and hello again to all 48 of you beautiful people tuning in from around the world. If you haven't already, be sure to let us know in the chat where you are tuning in from. And as we thank Alessandro Zirpolo for our new replay system, as we can now, this idea, Alessandro and Raf, who now you can watch the replay of the last play while still seeing the live stream at the bottom. This is the first time as what, right off the post. Just missed it. But yeah, shout out to our media team, Michael, Raf, Alessandro, for putting this all together. Unbelievable. And we know Mikey, our VP of product development here at FCG, has been helping them along the way with that as well. So thank you to Mikey. As now, here we go. Beautiful ball up to Rebucci tries to get there. Well defended and into the goalie's hands again, but you can tell Rebucci wants another goal. Dieci minuti rimangono nel primo tempo e i draghi continuano di avanzare. Non mollano mai. Un po' di... abbiamo mantenuto tanto della possessione e posizione. Dobbiamo ancora segnare. Adesso. Punzo. Provato Cerrone, però. Difesa Ariano adesso. Ringraziamo a tutti i nostri tifosi da volturare al mondo. Siamo una squadra del popolo. e senza voi non esistiamo. Specialmente tutti i volturaresi che danno il loro tempo, anche gli sponsors che danno i soldi. Adesso proviamo a disegnare. Dai, raga, ci siamo. Here we go. Final 10 minutes or so of the first half. Can the Dragons put one back? We continue to press. Luca, David Mayo, cross in. Does not find the attacker, goes out for a throw-in. The press continues. Now a threatening attack, but thwarted by the defense. There's now a foul and a yellow card given to Ariano. Accadia. Foul against and on Luca David Mayo. Again, wear the dragon here. You can go to terminioacademy.com to buy the kit. But do expect a bit of a delay on the production. These are all made to order as well, as we are still trying to maintain as much of a cost-effective way of printing. And all printing is local in Volturare Urbina as well of our kits. And we are really proud of that. As the ball in, golasso, golasso, Antonio Cerrone, golasso, Antonio Cerrone, che bellissimo gol dal nostro leader e fondatore del Terminio, numero 5, Antonio Cerrone. Mamma mia, che golasso! Bacio! Vedi, adesso Marino Reccucci con l'assist a Cerrone. Che replay, mamma mia, dai! Non molliamo mai, raga, i draghi si vanno avanti! Cerrone, Cerrone, Antonio Cerrone. Cerruzzo. Wow, yes. Maddalena, Volticat, Mikey, Silvana, Marco, Gollasso nel chat. There it is. 1-0. Terminio. Mamma mia, mamma mia. What a goal. What a goal, folks. Our two leading scorers, the assist there then from Repucci to Cerrone. Unbelievable. Yes, John Marata, yes. Exactly, brother. Unbelievable, guys. As now Cerrone, our goal scorer, down with a potential injury. But wow, guys, what a goal. What a goal. Action now continues. We're not sure how much stoppage time there is. Dangerous ball up now. as the press continues into stoppage time. Oh, no, not at stoppage time. We still have. I'm still drunk off the goal. It's only the 44th minute. We still got 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left in regulation, plus stoppage time. The ultra's saying he fell on his own. Hopefully not a bad injury there, but he looks like he is getting up. Seeing all the chats coming in from the group chats as well. Look at this replay again. Girone with the beautiful goal, fending off the defender, calling everybody, saying, here we go, we celebrate this together. Big team goal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it, folks. Yes, Dan, sweet, sweet goal. Oh, again. Oh, Girone going for the doppietta. Just saved. Kick save and a beauty from the goalie. Out for another corner as we'll take our time here, folks. You can see Munoz making his way to the corner. For the corner kick. Munoz just over the net. Again, trying to probably be a little cheeky, head for the back of the goal, which we appreciate the creativity and South American flair that Munoz brings to the Terminio squad, our Argentinian national, who has moved to Italy in pursuit of his soccer career. And for any of our new FCG members, Brian Munoz was playing 3 divisions above us. And we were able to, but, kind of fell in love with Fulturata after just living there and playing in nearby higher team. Whereas now the players again on the attack. But yeah, no, after hearing our story and, it was the player that we were able to, like, with the FCG increase in the budget, able to acquire and inspire him to come play for us. Been awesome to see the players make him feel at home in Volturari Irpina. Ball in, great shot, tough to control, but then eventually controlled. Michele Vena there with the true power you can see from that left foot. Terminio di nuovo. In attacca, Cerrone. Cerrone, good move, Cerrone.
No. No.
Clever, but not read there by the player. As now Vena tries to force the Ariano now. Keeping the ball in on the attack. Giving chase. Well defended. Players calling for it, but the ref says to continue as the ball now up. As now we have a free kick awarded to Ariano after the counter, but close call there in the box. But it did look like that player was looking for the collision to try to draw the penalty, so the ref not having any of it. As now the pressing continues from the Terminio Dragons. We are a minute and a half into stoppage time. I have not heard word yet how much is there. And yes, Alan, no VAR at this level, so. But I think fortunately the ref was pretty close to that play, so I think he could see decently. But agreed, better to not leave it up to VAR. There's now another foul called, and it is that Fabrizio Denunzio now looking hurt. Hopefully just trying to bring the clock down a bit, but maybe getting the wind knocked out of him. Good to see him getting up and now passing the ball to Girone. Switches to field. Ooh. Good ball in. But cleared. Again, we're not sure how much stoppage time. There were a few stoppages of play, so there might be, I would say maybe 3 to 4 minutes. So maybe 1 or 2 more minutes of stoppage time. And there we go. That was it. 2 minutes was the call. So beautiful thing. And that's the half, folks. Terminio 1, Ariano 0 a mezzo tempo. Ringraziamo a tutti i nostri sponsors da tutto il mondo, però di più quelli a Volturare Irpina, a casa nostra. Ringraziamo tutti. Vediamo tutti i logo adesso di tutti gli sponsor. Thank you very much for all of your support to all of our sponsors from right here in Volturara, Irpina, as well as around the world, and all of our football club group member owners. We really appreciate you. As Luke said, good half, boys. Same again in the second half. It's getting scrappy at the end there, so need to stay composed. Couldn't have said it better myself, Luke. That's exactly the mentality. I'm sure the Mister will be saying similar to the players in the locker room. But an incredible first half. We really are proud of the boys and the way that throughout the season they've been able to maintain the composure. Now let's look at some of the highlights from the first half. Here we had a free kick from Munoz. It then went up for a shot, and nice save there after the shot from Kunzo. There's some good ball movement from the back, and then if you remember, Luca put this ball up, made its way to Repucci with a beautiful touch there, and just a quick reflex save from the goalie. That could have been another one. And then you remember this one too with the quick play after the foul that the ref did end up calling back. But as you can see, when they tried quick play move and shot, actually ended up finding its way to the back of the net, shot by Munoz. Really clever, but called back only for a few moments later. Another free kick by Munoz, still not the goal, but Repucci again with a great shot, deflected off of a Terminio player. And here we have a throw-in where Michele Avena puts the ball in. The shot by Munoz goes off the post, really close there. And then this ball, here we go. Marino Repucci with the cross. Shot by Cerrone. Incredible goal by Antonio Cerrone. Absolutely spectacular. All right, we'll leave you with the highlights and we'll be back shortly for the second half. Here we go. Terminio 1, Ariano 0. Ci vediamo fra poco per il secondo tempo.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.
All right, we are almost ready for the second half. We can see some of the players making their way back out to the pitch already, warming up for the second half. For Mariano, I'm sure the mister on our team is giving the Dragons one final pep talk. He's been quite masterful at finding ways to improve and helping figure out how we can finish off these matches, as you've seen sometimes earlier in the season. It was tough for the players, as we see now. The Terminio players, led by Simone Volpe, making their way to the left side of the pitch. We will be going from left to right, scoring on the goal on the right side of the pitch for the second half. Ci siamo ragazzi per il secondo tempo, comincia fra poco. Col Terminio 1, Ariano 0. Vedi i giocatori carichi, pronti per il secondo tempo. Adesso vedo tutti i giocatori dal primo tempo sul campo. Vediamo se il mister fa qualche cambio, però per adesso questi ragazzi sono ancora carichi. Vediamo il mister adesso camminando con Brian Munoz e Fabrizio De Nunzio, dando qualche ultima parola. We see the mister there on the pitch giving some final words of wisdom to Munoz, De Nunzio, Cunzo. The players will look to continue the energy in the second half. The scoreline as it stands, you might have seen earlier up the live Classifica. If the results hold as they are, I believe we have sole possession of second place. So this is a major matchup for us today, folks. As now the match gets ready to start the second half. Our Terminio Dragons lineup. And as I was saying, if the results hold, I believe that does put us in second place. So we know how much this means to the players. There you see Giulione with the orange hoodie at the bottom of the screen as the second half kicks off. Mirko. Quick movement and play in the first minutes. As now the ball out for a throw-in. Throw-in awarded again to Ariano. Ball now out for a Terminio throw-in. Quick throw by Luca Davidmeo. Goes out for another throw-in to Terminio. Oh, a nice play, but saved by the goalie and then called, I think, offsides by the referee. As now Ariano look to find a way through. Well defended there. Foul called against Ariano, it looks like. It does appear we have all of our starters from the first half still on the field. The mister was happy with what he was seeing, as we were. Luca David Mayo up to Repucci. The ball makes its way to Kunzo. No call there from the referee. Clever play by Ariano to get the ball up, but driven back by the press.
Metti da qualche parte. Sembra di no. Meno che non hanno cambiato negli spogliatoi.
Dangerous ball up, but collected easily by Simone Volpe. As we see Torre at the bottom of the screen there, one of the biggest fans of Terminio. Often you'll see him on Dodicesimo Uomo, the podcast with Girone, today's goal scorer. Ball awarded to Terminio for the throw-in. Fabrizio D'Annunzio now. As the press continues. Another special shout out to Michael Buono, our cameraman, and Raf Colucci and Alessandro Zirpolo in the control center, bringing us our live stream and our graphics. Each week finding ways to continue to improve, as a clear yellow shown by the referee. Everyone knew it. Now, we hope Marino Repucci is all right, because definitely want to make sure he's good. Seems to be getting up nicely. As now D'Annunzio over the ball for the free kick. Finds Repucci. Makes the cut, but unable to make it by. Quick throw in from Ariano. Intercepted by Terminio. Nice move by Ariano, but D'Annunzio quickly bounces. Nice move by Ariano. Dangerous ball in. Well defended by Alessandro. Good ball movement. Throw in one by Luca David Mayo. Alessandro Pasquale, back to Simone Volpe. And if you are just tuning in, live standings do put us in second place if the results hold as they do. We know that the Terminio boys will definitely be looking to get another goal. Nobody likes a 1-0 lead. Well defended there by Michele Vena, but Ariano continues. Dangerous ball in. Incredible punch out by Simone Volpe. Now Girone with composure. But it gives a ball away there. Ball in now, dangerous into the box. Mirko with the clearance. Well done. Mirko now, showing his strength, wards off the defender, gets it to Repucci. Munoz now to Repucci. To Luca, David Mayo, Fabrizio. Fabrizio D'Annunzio now, makes his way up. Finds Munoz. Munoz now. Oh! Leone coming in with the big, clean tackle. Marino Repucci now. See Mirko the Lion still making sure the player's okay. As he took a strong hit from our defensive midfielder. Let's get the ball now back. Punted up by Simone Volpe. Foul called against Terminio. The dog didn't like that call. Clever move. Yellow card given to Luca David Mayo. The ultras saying he fell on his own because he tried to do a little too fancy of a move. But now a free kick in a decently dangerous position for Ariano. Dangerous ball in, but makes its way out for a goal kick. The Terminio player is now, of course, asking for a simulation by the attacker. Dangerous ball up now for Terminio. Munoz finds Munoz. Munoz now up the line. Munoz beats the defender. Second comes in, gets the cross off and out for a corner kick. Wins the corner for Terminio. Beautiful playmaking and running, dribbling there by Brian Munoz, who will now set up to take the corner. We see Repucci, Mirko, Girone in the box. Michele Vena and Cunzo. Munoz. Mirko gives chase. Wins the ball back. Ball now out for a goal kick. Diogo da Silva from Brazil tuning into the chat. Hi Terminio, il nostro socio e tifoso da Brasile, Diogo. Shout out to Diogo from Brazil. Some good moves there from the Terminio midfield. Tries to get the ball up to Repucci after the spin move. Now a foul called against Terminio. Ariano now with the ball in. Well defended by Terminio. Intercepted by Girone. Plays it off for Denunzio. To Mirko. Alessandro Pasquale. Denunzio finds Brian Munoz, who then finds Luca David Meo. Good ball movement and control, not forcing anything, all the way back to the goalie to draw out the team and allow for a potential level attack now, as we do see a throw-in awarded to Terminio. Will this be the drive that we score our second goal? Michele Vena. Throw-in. Or a free kick to Ariano, actually. On the attack now, Ariano. Definitely getting a little bit more possession than last game, than last half, but could also be a product of some shifted strategy by the Mister. It does appear the press, while it continues, is still a bit lighter. Players sitting back to defend a bit more now that we have the lead. Not wanting to give up any potential counterattack. Cleared out by Terminio. Out for a throw-in to the Dragons. It looks like a substitution now coming for Ariano. First substitution of the match. Ref calling for the throw-in to be a little further back, but Luca David Meo now with the throw. Well defended by Luca David Meo. Continues, but does just miss Mirko there on his linked pass. We appreciate all of the households watching today. Thank you to all of our beautiful supporters from around the world. As the attempted clearance there. A yellow card called against Girone. He can't believe it. The Terminio players arguing. Potentially the player just sort of ran into Girone. But a dangerous position now for Ariano. Not the place you want to give up a foul. This free kick, as we do see some Terminio players warming up on the sidelines. As Ariano does get ready for their free kick. Free kick, Ariano. And goes out for a goal kick. A dangerous ball in, but Mirko saying that every play, it appears, they seem to be falling down over there, simulating and asking for the ref to. Oh. Great note there, Luke. Exactly. It's sort of a product of the game, right? Luke saying we're a much more physical team, and they are struggling. So going to ground is their main strategy. It's true. Here we go. Repucci now. Cross in. Munoz giving chase. Not making it easy for them to try to get a pass off and allowing for the interception there. Terminio does come away with it now. There does appear to be a bit of a scuffle between number 9 and Girone. Free kick though to Terminio. Or drop ball. Denunzio over to Luca David Meo. Orazio Pascolo. Back to the goalie comfortably. Volpe sends it up. Finds Girone, who rips it from far. Just over the net, but a clever attempt. With today's goal, Girone does put himself as the 4th leading scorer in the league. "20 minutes into the second half. It's definitely been a physical match, as we've seen. As Munoz now continues to fight for the ball, and Mirko coming in to help. As the boys not letting Ariano really get through. The game is getting more and more physical in the second half. As both teams now trying to find a way in. Well defended by Orazio, who's then taken down. We expect a yellow card, and we do, from the referee, as that was an attempt to stop a counterattack. We want to give another shout out, especially to our newest members who have joined us in this last week. Especially anybody who found us through Alan Brooks's shout out on the video game podcast. And shout out to Continues Arcade in Alexandria, Virginia. I know we've got a good amount of member owners from Virginia. We do have a player down now. Girone seems to have gone down with another holding his ankles. While we wait to see what's good with Girone, we've got, again, I want to give a special shout out to Continues Arcade and Alan Brooks. He's got the game. We got our streams live right now, I think, at the arcade. So if you are watching there, shout out to any of you beautiful people in Alexandria, Virginia. Play continues now. Good composure from Orazio. Good composure. Clear the ball out in a dangerous position. Oh, whistle there by the referee. Fans not happy about it. Ball in. Dangerous play. Dangerous. Well defended by Mirko to block the shot. Il Leone gets in the way. And now, Denunzio. Owen to Ariano. We'll get the ball back to try to recompose.
Che minuto stiamo?
As we are about 25 minutes now into the second half. With 20 minutes remaining, it is still 1-0 Terminio, but throw in now in our backfield.
So può capitare. Può capitare.
And again, a reminder, it looks like the stands are empty, but they are not. It's just that everybody sits in the top rows to see above the fence in the stadium. So we do have a good amount of ultras there. As the ball makes its way comfortably to Simone Volpe. Volpe now with the punt up the field. Looks to find Repucci. Nice move by Mirko and Luca David Meo. Ball up to Repucci. Makes its way to Girone. Girone now lays it off comfortably. Good ball movement from the players. So it makes its way up. Finds Repucci out for a corner. Well done, boys. Wastes a couple of minutes. Keeps the game on this side of the field and a potential for a goal here as Munoz will lineup for the corner. He's got a few assists coming from corner kicks. Our set piece specialist, Brian Munoz. Ball in. Makes its way into the back of the net. Is that Antonio Girone again? This kid is unstoppable. Antonuccio Girone. Mamma mia, with the assist from Brian Munoz. I said he's been known to give assists from a corner, and we know that Girone is known to score. Let's see. Girone coming in here. Look at the replay from the back. Going in. Sneaks his way off the header. Unbelievable movement. As Daniel said, it's time for a goal, and Girone answered. Unbelievable. Munoz to Girone. Che bella canzone. Munoz a Girone. Che bella sensazione. Incredibile. Music to my ears. 2-0. Terminio. Sopra. Vis Ariano. Mikey Munoz come Tom Brady dropping dimes. Exactly. Che bella. Proprio sulla testa di Cerrone. Incredibile. Bravo Cerro. Bravo Munoz. Brian. Siete meraviglioso. Mamma mia, folks. Ci siamo, raga. Questa squadra è incredibile. Ci siamo. Actually, see some. Can't tell if that's fog or if those are some fumogeni that went off in the air, but incredible, folks. Incredible. What a matchup we have. What a matchup. Now a dangerous position for a free kick for Ariano, as they are not ready to give up just yet. Free kick in, just over the bar, but Volpe was there the whole time. Grande doppietta, sì Marco, esatto, grande doppietta per Cerruz. Munoz also securing his place, likely as the leading assist man in the league with that one. As now another attack, it looks like that Michele Petretta came in as a substitution now. Leaves the corner for Fabrizio Denunzio. Denunzio, ball in. Another header, cleared out by Ariano. Is now giving chase. Is Orazio Pascolo, our big center back. Wins the throw in. It does look like after running most of the field and putting in a great game, Munoz gets a little rest now to bring in Michele Petretta, our young striker. The train of Michele Petretta now makes it past the first defender into the box. Michele Petretta makes it past another defender, and the shot right at the goalie, but what a run. Michele Petretta on beating two defenders in a row in the box. Continuing with the press and the fresh legs. This is the beauty of the depth of this squad. And now Mirko
Boh.
makes it to Kunzo, but dispossessed. Quickly regaining possession, but
Kunzo mi sa.
we also had Lorenzo Fusco substituted in. So it looks like two substitutions were made. Due sostituzioni per Terminio.
Ma non vorrei dire cazzate. No. Aspetta.
And the clearance wins a goal kick for Terminio.
Sì, ne è così.
Giampaolo di me, Cerrone, sei più forte di Falcao. Bellissimo. Sì, Giampaolo. Ah, bello. A little too far, but a nice idea there. Clever chip, trying to find Kunzo. I ragazzi provano di continuare così. E come abbiamo detto prima, se i risultati rimangono così, siamo alla seconda posizione in classifica. Una cosa incredibile.
Ci chiama tutte,
And then Sant'Andrea actually plays Sporting. Sant'Andrea gioca contro Sporting Volturara domani, allora non è neanche una partita facile per loro. Allora se vince Sporting, Sant'Andrea rimane con 29 punti, noi a 27 adesso se vinciamo questo e siamo 2 punti dietro del primo posto. Significa che la stagione nei mani nostri, perché ce l'abbiamo ancora una partita contro Sant'Andrea. E mo, Michele Petretta, il treno, continua, vai Michele. Like a bulldog, like a train, Michele Petretta breaks through the lane. Vero, vero. Ottavio ha detto l'aria di New York ha fatto bene a Cerrone. Abbiamo pure portato a Miami, forse era l'aria Miami, non lo so. Dopo mare, è fatto buono a Cerruz. Non ci siamo, raga. E ti devo dire che bello che già... Allora, ce l'abbiamo 42 ancora live, però in questo live ce l'abbiamo 327 visualizzazioni. Allora, 300 case, diciamo, hanno visto almeno un po' nella nostra partita. Questo è bellissima, è un bello statistico per sapere, perché lo so che anche voi guardate con la famiglia o amici sulla televisione. E allora è bellissima. Sì, Jared, esatto. Molto bello. E Mirko. The team continuing to possess well. Lorenzo Fusco, adesso, numero 17, una delle sostituzioni. Incredibile, incredibile, raga. Un altro si vede il capitano. Entra nel campo il nostro numero 10, Luigi, capitano di Feo, il nostro grande giocatore di Volturari Irpina, che ha giocato in eccellenza, il nostro capitano. Number 10, making his way onto the pitch, substituted now, is Luigi Di Feo. Nickname in Volturara is Capitano, one of the players from Volturara that played at the highest level. Well, meaning the highest level of anyone who has come from Volturara Irpina. And now playing for us in the Terminio Dragons. He's facing some injury this year, but now finding some minutes halfway through the season. A few games we've seen him. It's beautiful to see Capitano in that. Look at that already. Beautiful lead passes, getting Marino opened up, giving him the lane. Marino Repucci now wins the corner for Terminio. Anche con 2 gol non fermiamo, vogliamo 3. Sempre più gol vogliamo. As I see a beautiful picture coming in from Alan in Brooklyn in the watch party. Shout out to the watch party in Brooklyn, everybody out there. Is that a Cruyff jersey I see? Incredible. Incredible. Good vibes in Brooklyn, New York. Another corner for the Terminio Dragons. Capitano! That one sails just over. What a beautiful play. Well defended there. As you can see, even Marino Repucci sitting back a little further to help defend. It's awesome to see both the football club group chat and the YouTube chat just getting active as our boys continue to dominate on the pitch. But Ariano now with the cross in. Dangerous, unfortunate for Ariano, though. Not the best touch on the volley, but really smart, intelligent play from Simone Volpe, our goalie, making every second have to be earned by Ariano. As now Lorenzo Fusco continues. Fusco to Capitano. Nice cross of the field by Orazio there to find Luca David Meo. I hear there's even more people that are not pictured that are in the kitchen at the Brooklyn watch party. Shout out to everybody that was in the kitchen as well. Getting a re-up on your lunch food. We appreciate anybody who made it out to the watch party in the snow.
Doppio cambio. Yeah. È uno per loro.
With 3 minutes left in regulation, the Dragons now taking their time as we see another substitution set coming in. As I try to catch the numbers of who did make their way onto the field, we'll see shortly, but it appears now we've used all of our substitutions to bring in some fresh legs. As you can see the depth, and another substitution for Ariano as Pietretta now to the corner. Well, and that does look like, and it appears to be number 20, Gerardo Nardiello, who has made his way onto the pitch. Here at the center of the screen, you see Fusco and Nardiello. And then you've got number 8 there as well, giving chase. That is Alfonso Di Meo. So some of the young kids on the squad getting an opportunity now with the 2-0 lead.
16 minuti. Ma quando manca, scusa? Ah, quindi va solo recupero. A 5 minuti.
Just 1 minute left
Mamma mia.
in regulation plus stoppage, but as we know in these leagues, anything can happen. You see your players or coaches after the game. This season, we do know when I am there live, we do have some interviews as well. And to Dan, we also do have a live podcast with the ball in. Hold on as we just make sure that goes out for a goal kick, it looks like. But to answer Dan there in the chat, hearing from players and coaches, we do have a podcast on this YouTube channel that is every Monday where Antonio Cerrone hosts with Luca David Mayo and Tommaso, and often many special guests as we see Petretta now giving chase. So every Monday evening, typically at 8:30 p.m., we have that live podcast. But when I am in Volturare doing the live broadcast from the stadium, we do post-game and halftime interviews, often with fans, and then sometimes post-game with players. But definitely something that we've been trying to also bring is more of that live during the game or post-game can be tough, but we do try to give that inside look. And thank you for that opportunity to plug the Dodicesimo Uomo podcast, aka the 12th man, aka the supporters. I see Luke in there, been great down the right-hand side this evening. Absolutely. All stemming from our special guest from the meeting, Luca David Mayo, and as the right back as well. Esatto, Silvane. Un nome, una garanzia. As now we are 1 minute into stoppage time, we will see the ref looks at his watch. Does appear there's at least 2 minutes of stoppage. We're not sure just yet. Dangerous ball in. Cleared out of the box. Retained possession. Foul called. Well done. It appears that was Alfonso Di Meo who earned the foul. One of our young players. That is awesome to hear, Dan, too. Dan and Dawn, the team inspiring you to learn Italian. That's beautiful. Benvenuti. And exactly, if you guys can tell, I've been trying to do a mix of Italian and English in the broadcast, since we know we want our local supporters to also be able to understand. One day we'll be like those Paramount broadcasts where you can choose to listen in either English or Italian as well. As Ariano looked to continue to try to find a way through. Great dribbling here. And the shot. Beautiful save by Simone Volpe. Incredible defending. And then the ball out for a corner kick. But a beautiful save after some nice dribbling. And now another ball in. Dangerously across the net, but cleared out comfortably. And that is it, folks. Win for Terminio. We are in sole possession of second place. That's it. We win. Che bella partita, ragazzi. Abbiamo vinto 2-0. Terminio adesso in seconda posizione. Solo noi in seconda posizione. Here we go, folks. The season is upon us, and that is at the conclusion of the actual technical. Look at the players now. Guarda I giocatori, che bellissima, che replay qua, incredible. Bravi ragazzi, Fernando, Cody, everybody making winning a habit. Love it. Forza Terminio, Fiume Forte, great performance. Exactly, Marco, Mikey, everybody in the chat. Alan, Nick, what a trick. Everybody from in the Brooklyn watch party. If you're watching at Continues Arcade in Virginia, if you're watching in Volturara, da tutte le parti del mondo, siete meravigliosi. Tutti insieme, i draghi volano insieme. E adesso vogliamo al secondo posto nella classifica con 27 punti, solo 2 punti adesso da Sant'Andrea. Se loro perdono domani contro Sporting Volturara, solo 2 punti da loro e noi. Ci siamo, raga, la stagione continua. And we have now faced every single team once. That is how the first half of the season works. And after facing every single team once, we sit in second place, folks. That is a beautiful sign. We love to see it. Again, thank you to everyone from around the world who is watching us. Take a look at the highlights here as I send you off to enjoy your beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Exactly. Mikey, you said it right in the chat. If we win, if Sporting wins against Sant'Andrea, we can go into first next week. And Michael said it, great match, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the love on the broadcast. Special shout out again to Raf, to Alessandro, and to Michael Buono, our cameraman, Alexander, Luke, Patrick, Alan, Nicholas, everyone in the group chat who's been so active. Love you all. We are Terminio. And everybody at Football Club Group, thank you so much for all of the support. What an incredible week it's been, getting to 250 visionaries into our luminaries. Wow, the energy going into 2026 cannot be better. Soma, yes, Forza Terminio. Everybody in the chat has been wonderful today. We love you all. I'm signing off for now, but continue to watch the rest of the replays if you like. See you next week. And remember, Monday night, Dodicesimo Uomo podcast here on YouTube. If you do not already subscribe to the channel, make sure you are subscribed to get all notifications. Ciao, buona sabato. Giampaolo, bravi, esatto. Da Vicenza. Un grande saluto a tutti. Da New York, ti lascio. Per la prossima partita sarò con voi in Italia, live diretta dal campo. Allora tutti i Volturara ci vediamo fra 9 giorni. Ti voglio bene. Ciao.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.